Welcome you on the show Sports Update on Trust TV. Adeni Jishafe. You just saw their Super Eagles player that actually arrived for their match against Uyo, against the team they'll be facing in Libya over there in Uyo. That's players are actually camping ahead of the match they'll be playing. But the good thing right now is that they have 9 of them that have arrived camp. As we speak right now, 9 of them are in camp ahead of this crucial match coming up over there at the Gosua Akpabio Stadium. And the good thing is that the many players will be arriving very soon, according to the Nigerian Football Federation. The likes of Onyedika is in camp, Victor Boniface. But right now, let's start with the first story. AFCON qualifier. 9 players hit Super Eagles camp in Uyo. Well, good news, at least 9 of them faster. At least they could actually arrive very, very fast this time around, so that they'll be able to gel together as a team ahead of the qualifier against Libya. It's a 2-legged matches that will be coming up. They'll play one in Uyo and the second will be coming up in Benghazi, Libya. But right now, 9 of them are in camp. Let's look at the list of those players that are in camp already. You have Onyedika, who actually have joined them, not forgetting Victor Boniface, who also made that cut there. Well, Amas Obasuge is in camp, not forgetting Stanley Nwambali, also making that particular list of players that have arrived so far over there in Uyo. Well, for Benjamin Tanimu, you saw him there. Frank Oyeka also making it. I mentioned Victor Boniface, Fisao Dele Bashiru, and Samuel Chukwueze, alongside Wilfred Ndidi, also making it to be 9 players that right now in camp ahead of this crucial matches coming up against Libya. Libya will be already, they are in Uyo already because they want to see how they can quickly get used to the weather and also the turf where they'll be playing their match against Nigeria. Big one coming up, although we know that Eagles are doing well when it comes to AFCON. Well, for the World Cup qualifier, they need to up their ante. We'll be coming to that later. But right now, in the studio with me to talk sport this hour is Noah Samson. Noah Samson, 9 players in camp ahead of the crucial matches coming up.
Yeah, it's surprising I'm not seeing the captain, Trust Ekong. Now, you normally used to be among those that do come to camp early, but it's a good one having these 9 players, likes of Ndidi, Wilfred, Chukwueze, Onyedika, the rest. Yeah, so we believe probably before by Wednesday we should have most of our players in camp. So it's a good one. I like that spirit of where players are now, because most of them play their matches on Sunday and they have to travel on Monday and Tuesday already in camp. So it's a very good one to show these players are ready to wrong their mistakes they made when they played for the World Cup qualifier. So it's a very good one.
A good one out there. Nwabali, Benjamin Tanimu, Obasuge, Oyeka, Boniface, Onyedika, not forgetting Dele Bashiru, Chukwueze and Ndidi, also making the cut to be in camp ahead of this matches they will be playing against Libya. It's back-to-back. They play the first leg here in Uyo, and the second leg will be in Benghazi, Libya. Tanimu there arriving alongside even the coach Ogumodede, the one that will be supporting Guavon, is also part of the team right now. Not forgetting Fidelis Ilechukwu actually arrived yesterday alongside Amas Obasuge and Stanley Nwabali before the remaining players arrived today. So we are very sure that before this time tomorrow, the camp will be swelling because they really want to do well ahead of this game. They want to get together as a team and understand themselves. And the good thing is that their coach, Augustine Guavon, is trying to see how he can get the best out of this player, and that's why he was able to invite some of these players. And if you look at that particular list, maybe let's check that list again of players that he has invited. Not the arrival, the main list of the players invited for the competition. About 23 of them are being invited, and we've seen, even though Osimhen is injured, we know that he's not going to be playing, but Iheanacho has been invited and other players too. And as it is right now, you see that according to the coach, he knows why he invited those players.
Yeah, you can see from where from the 2 matches he played against what do you call it, Benin Republic and Rwanda. You can see it's a kind of improvement towards the last match we played before. So I've seen the players invited. You can see these are fantastic players which are in their different things have been performing well. You can see the likes. I'm happy seeing what I call Chidebere Ejuke there, the Sevilla Player of the Month. You know, he's been fantastic in his team, and seeing Kelechi Iheanacho there, Udo has not been really, since he moved down to Spain. He has not been really fantastic the way we expect him to. But he's a fan because he was invited because Victor Osimhen wasn't he's injured. I mean, that means he will be to to play the match. So it's a good one. The kind of players he invited, he knows them a lot. He knows their strengths, their weaknesses. So I believe he's going to do well in the forthcoming matches.
Defenders Ekong, Osayi Samuel, Oyemechi, Shemia Ajayi, Calvin Bassi, Olaino, Benjamin Tanimu making their cuts, and midfielders, very strong defenders rather. For the midfield, indeed is around, Oyedika is around, still waiting for Hassan Yusuf. Fisade Bashiru is already in Uyo. Oyeka is around, waiting for Alexi Wobi to arrive. Chukwueze is in town. Chidera Ejuke yet to arrive. Ademola Lukman yet to arrive. Ian Nacho, the experienced Kels, is also yet to arrive. Victor Boniface is in town. Simon yet to arrive. Taiwa Woniyi also yet to arrive. And also waiting for Maduka Okoye, Abbas Obasoge, and Stanley Wabali are already in Uyo. Ahead of this 11th October first leg, Nigeria versus Libya, and the second leg will be in Benghazi, where we'll be facing them back to back. But right now, let's look at it. Eguavon has to explain why he invited Kelechi Iheanacho, because a lot of Nigerians are saying, why don't you invite Siri Desa? And also talking about another player doing well in Belgium there. But according to him, he says, because of the experience of Iheanacho, he is more experienced than the two other players, Arokodare and Siri Desa.
Yeah, he's the coach, so he knows why he invited Kelechi Iheanacho. But to me, if I were the coach, I would have invited the Belgian guy or Siri, because those guys are actually on fire now. Apparently, they have playing fantastically well. But Iheanacho is a very fantastic player. But even at the AFCON 2024 AFCON, he didn't play much competition, much matches in match, because he was mostly coming from the bench. So, but the coach knows what he wants. We have Boniface there. You have Taiwo is not in his best form also too, because he hasn't played much of matches for Nottingham Forest also. So him inviting Kelechi Iheanacho, he knows the best. But we have Boniface there. So, but if I were to be the coach, I would invite either Siri or the other player to the camp.
Arokodare or Siri Desa. Well, let's see, maybe at least the reason why he decided to invite Kelechi Iheanacho due to his experience actually paid off. Because according to him, you need an experienced player that understands how the game is run for him to be able to at least contribute to the culture of that team, for them to get a win against Libya in the first leg, and also get to win over there away in Benghazi. And for whatever it is, at least get 4 points out of this, no matter what, get a win at home, get a draw away. That will actually boost your performance so far in the AFCON qualifier 2025 that we're talking about. Nigeria will be playing against Libya back-to-back. It's a tough one because it's the same team you are going to be playing, and you just have to be at your best for people to defeat teams like Libya. We're talking about Super Eagles' arrival there. 9 of them are in camp already ahead of these games, and now they are waiting for the remaining part of the team to also arrive, for them to gel, train as a team, and also give their best by the time they play on Friday for the first leg of that two-legged competition. Right now, let's actually talk about the Super Eagles again, but this time around, the Nigerian Football Federation President, Ibrahim Gusso, said where he is confident that Nigeria will qualify, that Super Eagles will qualify Nigeria for 2026 World Cup. Because if you look at the World Cup, it's different from the AFCON. AFCON, yes, we are doing well, but for the World Cup, we are not doing well at all. So far right now, maybe, according to him, he believes and is confident that Super Eagles will qualify for 2026 World Cup.
Yeah. So when you look at the group the teams we have been placed in the group, we don't need to be saying all this, because we are much more better than most of all these teams, or let me say all the teams in our group. So, but due to the way we've been having a kind of the qualifiers match we've been playing, it has really not been fantastic enough. So I think he needs to give Nigerians the hope. He needs to give Nigerians the hope that yes, we are going to qualify for the World Cup. And I think most of these players also want to also participate in the World Cup, because the dream of every player is to play at the World Cup. It's just the dream of every player. Either you have won the Champions League, either La Liga, the Premier League. The ultimate dream of every player is to play at the World Cup. So I believe the players also know the importance of these matches and for them to be at the next World Cup. So I think they are going to do well.
But seriously, Eagles needs to do well at the for the World Cup qualifier, because I still remember the last World Cup we were not there, and then this one, we just have to be there. But because of the fear that Eagles' performance lately, it has not been too consistent. Forget the fact that yes, we beat Benin Republic, we drew away against Rwanda, but seriously, we've not been consistent when it comes to performance for the qualifier, and that's why a lot of bookmakers are afraid that, oh, are you sure we can make it? But NFL president is saying, well, he's sure that we can make it.
You know, the issue with the Nigerian senior team, male senior team, is that when you least expect to do something is when they actually perform. Look at those, they concluded AFCON. We started the match. In fact, most people were predicting, groups, round of 16 or quarterfinal, we are off. But look at we got to the final. And when Nigerians were like, okay, we are going to win this nation cup because we won. We won the Ivorians at the group stage, and now we lost the final. So I think it's like when you least expect the Super Eagles to perform, they perform well better. But that should not be the case of Super Eagles, because we are the giants of Africa when it comes to football. We should be able to be consistent in everything we do. We missed the last World Cup. It will be so painful to Nigerians that the next World Cup will not still be there. Because if you notice the way people didn't watch, most Nigerians didn't watch the World Cup that much, because there was no Nigerian team was not even. I didn't follow it that much, because I have to see my people.
Even FIFA, I'm sure FIFA felt the absence of
yes,
because our jersey is always making a lot of,
because of
a lot of balls there. Oh, Nigeria,
and the way we dress down to the
exactly, and then the supporters club,
exactly.
The way the songs coming from their trumpet,
the gyration, the ginger, everything. So it's I'm sure the players will want to do everything within their best to make sure we get to, because actually
they are also selling themselves,
because a World Cup without the Nigerian team is a boring World Cup. That's just the plain truth.
We've been talking concerning Super Eagles there ahead of the World Cup. They just have to do well, and according to NFL president, he believes this set of Eagles will qualify us for the World Cup 2026, and we just hope that it will be, because right now they've been charged to make sure they qualify for the World Cup coming from the federal government, although, like some Nigerians say, don't be by mouth. Just have to put action there. Quickly, let's talk about a man that has seen it all. He has played internationally, he has played different clubs in Europe, and now he's back home to play with Kano Pillars. His name is Ahmed Musa. Right now, the first game he played for them is called a brace, and he's still saying expect more goals. Musa assures Kano Pillar fans.
This is the second time he's coming back home after the first time.
Even the third time.
Yeah, before he left, then he came back now again. So it's a very fantastic idea. We see our players. He's going to, because of his wide range of experience, the other upcoming players from their feeder team they're going to learn from him. And I still see Musa has a lot of things to offer, not for the Super Eagles when it comes to club-wise. So I'm still surprised why he cannot even get a team at either in Europe or any other in other bigger teams outside the country. But it's a good one. He's back. At least we're having our players back. They're coming to grace to grace the Nigerian league. So it's a very fantastic one. No, having you play against Ahmed Musa is a privilege, because this guy is a legend, because 2013 is the only player that played the World Cup that won that AFCON that is still playing presently now. So he's a very fantastic one. So
and he will actually boost a lot of players.
Yes, exactly.
The morale booster is like, oh wow, World Cup player, someone that's
and the revenue again, because I want to watch Ahmed Musa play. So the revenue is going to bring to the team again. The image is going to bring to the so everything to Kano Pillars. It's like when Inter Miami signed Messi. That is what it is now for Kano Pillars, because you signing him, everybody wants to come and watch Ahmed Musa. Brands want to partner with them. That you have a very experienced player with them there. So it's a plus for the team also too. I'm sure someone that immediately you mentioned Inter Miami, someone that loves Inter Miami will be happy right now that you mentioned his club. Anyway, we're talking about Super Eagles star. Well, as Ahmed Musa, from the way it is right now, his return to Kano Pillars has brought them so much joy, and he's quite braced. Just the first game he played, and he say expect more goals. I'll give you more goals. At least that's a plus for the MPFL. A lot of ex-international, or even those that are still playing outside, if they don't get clubs outside, they can come back home and make MPFL a bright one. Quickly, let's look at the fixtures for the UEFA Women's Champions League coming up tonight. Matches will be coming up in Group A and B. We have Lyon women against Galatasaray women. Watch out for Lyon women. We know that Dimey plays for Galatasaray, and so I saw her with Victor Osimhen. But right now, they'll be facing Lyon in the UEFA Women's Champions League fixtures Group A. Roma
against Wolfsburg, another tough team. Wolfsburg women, very tough. And now looking at this particular fixture, you want to agree with me, Lyon, in fact, maybe they are the king of, they are the queen of women football.
Exactly. So it's a very fantastic one we've seen them playing this night, and I wish our Nigerian sister in the Galatasaray to win the match today.
Well, right now, talking about the UEFA Champions League for women, let's talk about Group B, where matches will also be on, where between Celtic and Twente and Real Madrid against Chelsea. What a match coming up there. Someone say, this is men's game.
I know, if it is to be the men's game, I won't watch the match because
you're scared or what?
We are not there yet now to
serious, but you guys are doing well.
We are doing well doesn't mean we are there yet.
You are saying if it were to be men's match now, Chelsea, Real Madrid, you can't beat them.
Let me speak in the PG. We'll collect it.
Seriously. Anyway, that match is coming up. Women football, UEFA Champions League for women. They are Celtic will be playing against Twente. Real Madrid away to Chelsea. Big one there, even though these are women. Good football they'll be playing. They'll be showing their class. And Twente, I remember versus Manchester United, they won't forget them in a hurry. What's the match there? Just to give you update concerning those matches, the world of football. And right now, the last one that has to do with the show is PSG. At least right now, they've been pursuing Ademola Lookman for a while, and it seems they want to come back. PSG rekindle interest in Super Eagles star Ademola Lookman. Some people are saying he shouldn't go if they want to sign him. Some are saying stay because of the players are already in PSG. If he should move to PSG, can he get a shirt and all that?
He's going to get a shirt, either he likes it or not. Apart from getting a shirt, the money aspect is also something that's also attractive again. Also, so if I were Lookman, I think the issue within the coach and Dembele probably is one of the maybe one of the probably things reigniting the interest again. So I think he should go. He's going to if Lookman was in PSG and they played against Arsenal, they won't lose 2-0, and that's what it would do.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it will be 2-1 or 2 because this is the African Player of the Year, they like it or not. So he should go to PSG. There'll be more focus on him, and him winning titles will be more. The probability of him winning more titles will be much more there. Either Alex or not is going to win the French league or any other cups there in France. But him Atlanta, I think after winning the Europa League this season, Champions League season, I don't see that coming through. Then winning the Italian Serie A Cup this season, I don't see that coming through. So if he goes to PSG, at least at all, he will win a cup.
Yeah, automatically, from what you are saying now, if Ademola Lookman should move to France to join PSG, there's every hope that it's going to add a lot of more value to them.
Yes.
Than staying at
either they like it or not, is a fan. You can see the match he played over the weekend. If Lookman is in the form of his life, either you like it or not, you cannot argue with it. You can't.
Maybe I should just borrow that word, ooh la la, right now, because
he's in the form of his life, either you like it or not. You can see. It seems that any passes he gives now is like
accurate.
I don't know the right word to do. Try to. He should just enjoy the moment.
You have said it all. That he's in the best form of his life. He's doing so well right now. Ademola Lookman, like you said, either they like it or not,
he's winning it. If they don't give him that individual award, we'll protest. Either you like it or not.
But seriously, the guy is really out of the fact. He's doing so well right now, and just have to appreciate what Ademola Lookman is doing, both for the country and also for his club, Atalanta Bergamo. A big one coming from for him there, because PSG are really interested. They've been knocking little by little. Maybe this time around the knocking will be louder by the time the January window opens, or maybe they will wait during the summer where they will actually sign fully, and let's see what they'll be offering. 35 million pounds, 35 million euro, all those money coming for Ademola Lookman, who really deserve all the accolades he's getting, because he has been on his best form so far for club and also for Nigeria. Well, he will be playing this weekend for Nigeria because we'll be facing Libya and also away in Benghazi. Those are the matches slated for against Eagle, because they have two-legged one coming up there. We've been talking with Noah Samson, but before we go, when it comes to football in Africa right now, which player comes to your, if you just think about the hottest player right now?
It's Uncle Lookman now. Lookman Ademola.
Okay, let me just take that from your mouth and lead to end.
He's the best player, the best African player now you can think of.
Okay.
Anywhere.
A big one there.
They can't drag that with him.
Seriously.
Yes.
Okay, maybe she get you some going there. Thank you so much for joining us, Noel Sampson. We appreciate your time with us.
The pleasure is mine.
Well, for Eagles, we wish them the best because now they are arriving, 9 of them in camp ahead of the crucial match coming against Libya, and we expect more of them to be arriving on Wednesday. That's it on the show. I'm Adeniyi Ajisafe. Thanks for watching.